Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. Thank you for being with me. I would like to make mention that if you will go to Holy Ghost Radio playlist, you can get a list of all the programs that I have put on for you. I want to talk to you today about something that's very important, and that's the will of God. Now, I had an uncle that my mother's brother, Edmund Dice, he ministered a lot in West Coast, out in California, and he had a great ministry, did a lot of good. But I don't want to talk about him so much as I want to talk about a man that was also in the state of California, a preacher. And he had become so discouraged. And everything seemed to be going wrong, awry. He just... everything he tried seemed to be backfiring on him. And so finally he told his wife, he said, okay, I'm going to Oregon. And there's a certain little town in Oregon that he was going to. And he said, I'm going to get a cabin there, and I'm going to stay and fast and pray for 2 weeks. And I'm going to find the will of God for our lives. And so he went to Oregon and got into the cabin, and he was praying and fasting and seeking God to give him the answer. He wanted to be in the complete will of God, not just the permissive will of God, but the will of God. And so finally it was rainy and weather was dreary, and he had been there alone, and he finally got so bored that he decided one afternoon that he'd take a little stroll uptown, a little small town there. And he walked into what I would term as a junk shop, kind of. Had everything, used everything. And there was some cassette tapes there, and they were just thrown out in a pile. So he kept flipping through those tapes, flipped through the tapes. And finally he came to this tape, and he picked it up, looked at it, and it said, How to Find the Will of God by Reverend E.L. Dias. He took that back to the cabin and put it in the cassette player. And he said everything that he wanted to know was on that tape. And he said, I just knew that it was for me. Well, I want to tell you, we can know the will of God. God will show us His will. But now He might not scream at us. He might not come on a blast us on a big microphone. But it just might be, well, it might not even be a small, still voice. It might be God just brushes by us. And something lets us know that's it. That's it. Everyone wants the will of God. Thank you for listening. God bless you.